Hey guys, so you want to start by applying your foundation. I used Maybelline's Fit Me foundation, and then I'm going to start with my eyes. So first I took my MAC palette and I'm going to use Brule first. I'm using my Sigma blending brush because it doesn't lay it down too heavy and it's just really easy to work with. This basically gives us a really nice base to work on top of, and also it will show up the pink a lot better, it being a light colour. And I also use some Shroom on my highlight area of my eye just to lighten it up a bit again. I haven't done quite a girly look like for a long time, so this is fun. And then I take my Wet n Wild Knock on Wood palette. I'm going to use the light pink colour across my eyelid using my Sigma Precision Round Brush. And this wasn't the most pigmented colour, so it did take me a few applications, but you'll get there finally. And then I just kept applying, and then also I used the darker colour, the eyelid colour, with a different pencil brush, just along the lash line slightly to give a little bit more definition and to build on top of the colour, and it should bring out more of the pinkness of the colours. And then I also blended that out, and then I took my Anastasia brow Wizz in the colour caramel, and then I started to define my eyebrows. You can also use a powder, a different pencil if you wanted, or whatever you have, just basically define your eyebrows. And then I always either set them with a brow gel, which I didn't do today, or just comb them out. So I use my Sigma eyebrow brush and lash brush to do that, a spoolie. Then I took my Milani Eye Extreme eye pencil, is it an eye pencil? Eyeliner. And for this look I wanted quite a thin line with a small wing. This is what the image I was working from had as well, so I didn't want to overpower the pink colour too much with too much of a bold liner. Next I take my Loreal Telescopic mascara. I love this baby, this is the balm. And I just apply a coat of that to my lashes, tops and bottoms. I just said tops really weirdly. And yeah, you want to just do that, and only lightly on the bottoms. I don't like too much of a heavy bottom lash. I don't know what I'm talking about now. Let's move on. I took the Eyelure individual lashes. I've been using these recently and I used to use them a lot, and they're really good for getting a nice natural look. I use mainly the medium and long lengths, so I just put my normal eye glue on that and then applied it to my eye, and I applied about 2 to 3 on each eye, and that's how they look at the end. You can keep working on it though to make them look more natural. And then I'm going to tidy up under my eyes. I do a few dots underneath my eyes and also around my mouth where I have a bit of discoloration. And then I take the brush I've been loving for this at the moment is a Sigma one. I'll put it down below for you guys. And I just blend out the concealer. I just felt like recording a voiceover for this video today, but let me know what you guys think, if you don't mind my voiceovers or if you want me to talk in the video. So next I take my RIMMEL Stay matte powder, which I've been using recently, just to mattify my face, and I want the base to stay on as long as it can during the day. So I just do a light coverage of that using my Real Techniques brush. Then I took some MAC's Fleur Power cream blusher, because I feel like cream blushes give a really nice natural flush to the cheeks, so I just dab a bit of that on. There you go. And then I use a lip treatment on my lips from Fresh. Then I'm using MAC's Creme Cup. Now you can use some dupes for this if you wanted. NYX's Instanbul lip cream is really good, or Revlon's Pink Pout would be perfect. Just a light pink colour basically. After I applied this, I felt like it was quite pale on my lips, so I also added, I blotted it, and then I added a little bit of Kinda Sexy, which has a peachier, warmer tone, so it warmed it up a little bit in the middle. Then I used some Wet n Wild highlighter. I can't remember the name, I'll put it down below for you guys. I applied it to my nose and my cheekbones. And that is the look. Sorry if this was a little bit rushed, but I hope you like it. It's a really nice, pretty, perfect for spring look. Thank you for watching. Bye!